What's up, everybody? Telbo here, and today I want to talk about where I've been, what I've been up to, and why the heck there hasn't been any new videos for so long on this channel. And honestly, there's no real excuse for it. I just got overwhelmed with things, and I've been trying to keep up my stream at least, but my YouTube has suffered, and I'm just really sorry for it. But yeah, I've seen this happen over the years. It has happened so many times that I just could not keep up with my YouTube content regularly, and I've been really struggling with that. And one of the big reasons, and I talked about that recently on my Sharkbone video, is the fear of failure and the fear of losing subs every time when I try something new, especially when it's for a different game. And I've been just honestly a little burned out on Battle Right. I haven't really been playing it so much recently. One of the reasons is our team disbanded, and the competitive aspect of the game is something that kept me interested in it for so long. Like that's what I loved about Battle Right, just having a team and competing with others. And it kind of sucked that my team just disbanded all of a sudden. Um, and I don't think I'm gonna find like a new team that I would be really happy with anytime soon. And also, I was like, even with a team, I was burned out to some extent and better, right? Because there hasn't really been too much new content. There has been like one new hero this year, and I don't know. The game just needs some time. I love the game. I love the mechanics. It's really fun, but it just needs something. And I think they're focusing on more long-term goals and just important systems for their free-to-play launch. Like they said that they wanted to work on a campaign system and better UI and all those things that are all really important. And it's like an indie studio; they just don't have the resources to like do everything at once, right? I mean, even like bigger studios can't do that. If I look at Overwatch, that game progressed really slowly as well. But anyway, uh, yeah, I feel like I just need a break from it. I've been playing the game nonstop for like 7 months or so, almost exclusively, and the game just doesn't really have the replayability um, and the depth that it needs to keep people interested for such a long period of time if you really play it hardcore, right? It's not like I miss objective-based gameplay. I think that's the biggest thing for me. Something like Heroes of the Storm or like League of Legends or I don't know, like games that unfold in different ways every match. I think those games are really interesting and they're easier to stay interested in for a long time. Because also like something like PUBG, you get thrown into this massive map with 100 other people. You can land at many different places. The circle that like makes the map smaller ends on different places of the map every time. You get different loot randomly at different places, and you just encounter. You have to face so many people on the map, and there's so much random stuff happening all the time. That just makes the game really interesting, especially because you can like also play it with a small team, and then there's so many things to improve upon trying to play together with your team and backing each other up. I don't know. I just really enjoy PUBG. Super fun game, and it unfolds in so many different ways all the time, and Battle Right doesn't, right? Battle Right, you get thrown into a match every time. 2v2. 2v2 is like the worst version. 3v3 is a little bit more has a little bit more variety with team comps and everything, but generally you face the same players, especially on high rating, and the same comps every day. And I don't know, games just don't differ enough from each other that the game would stay interesting for a really long time. And if they had a larger map in Battle Right, for example, 5 versus 5 or something, maybe with maybe 3 capture points, I'm kind of thinking something like Go Wars 2 objectives. I think I would love that because then you could play around more with team comps. Games would be a little different every time. Also, like they need more content in general. More heroes would be pretty big as well. But yeah, if you had that, you could just make decisions there in macro, like with the macro play, rotating between the objectives and everything, and that would be a lot more fun. And less repetitive, because right now there are no real decisions to be made. You run like the same similar build every time with the same comms against the same comms, and you there's just, I don't know. I love the game, but it needs depth. It needs like it needs a game mode or something. I don't know, something. So I'm taking a break from Battlerite, and I'm sorry for all the Battlerite fans out there. I still do want to play the game in the future, and I will definitely come back. Just right now, I'm not doing it, and I want to branch out more in general because I love video games. And I just want to play games like Pillars of the Storm, for example, or PUBG, or MXM, which is coming out next week. I'm gonna play that game a lot. I'm so excited for it. I love just tinkering into new games and figuring things out. And recently in Heroes of the Storm, I played a week, or like a few weeks, and I haven't played the game in over 2 years. And I just got back into it and had a lot of fun just figuring things out. And then I started playing ranked, and I managed to get from Plat 3 to Master in 7 days. And I think that's awesome. I had so much fun just figuring things out, and there was so much progression, so much learning in that short period of time, and I love that so much. And that's one of the things, again, I feel like that would have made for really good content if I would have somehow managed to um, capture the progress, how I just climbed up there in YouTube, and basically just have like a little bit of his. I can't think of the word. Basically, just have it on YouTube to have a little bit of history how I did all that. Can't think of the word right now, so sorry for my bad English, but I think you know what I mean. Anyway, by the way, I'm trying to keep this video pretty uncut because I want this video to be real and from heart, explaining to you guys where I'm at with my mind, what's been happening, and everything. So excuse me if I'm rambling on a little bit. So that's the type of content I really want to bring to YouTube, but once again, fear of failure and just in general, also like getting overwhelmed with things. And like, for example, I made some post commentary videos in Battlerite, and the patch video, the recent patch video I made, which is not so recent anymore. It took me forever to make that video because I had a lot of graphics, and it just took me a lot of time to do that stuff. And the post commentary videos, where I just pause the videos every now and then and just do some in-depth analysis. I love making those videos, and I love the way they came out with all the post editing that I did, but it takes a really long time for me to do that. And I just feel like I can't really do it while streaming and everything. I can't do regular content and make those types of videos. So I'm hoping that I'm just gonna try to make more videos with a focus on just better commentary, and just focusing on doing better live commentary and doing better post commentary and everything. But the whole post editing stuff, as much as I love it and I like improving on that as well, I feel like I cannot do it right now with my time management and everything. I cannot do it to that extent without like disappointing myself constantly, and then getting overwhelmed, and then just at some point throwing everything to the ground and just not doing anything for a while. So I'm going to talk about what you guys can expect in the future on my channel. First, for games that I want to play on Wednesday, they're going to release MXM, and I want to create a lot of content for that. I played that game in beta, and if the game doesn't lag for me, because I had like some lag issues before, if it doesn't lag for me, I want to create lots of content and play that game a bunch. So that's something that you can look forward to if you enjoy that game. I want to work more together with other streamers. One of them being Thor. I think he's a great guy. He makes wonderful content and he's funny. And I'm hoping to make podcasts with him and maybe play some games with him, like PUBG every now and then, and just make some more fun videos. Because honestly, most of the time I've been streaming solo, and I think it's really fun for both myself and the viewers if I play with people that I mash well with every now and then on stream as well. I want to branch out more in general. I want to do more single player games. I want to still do competitive games, obviously. I want to do indie game showcases. For example, I played Dead Cells the other day, or like a few weeks ago. Great game, had so much fun, and I feel like I had a really good stream of it as well. And I wanted to just upload basically just cutouts from the stream because I thought it was good content to like see how I got better through the game. And I like played. I beat the final boss after the first 7 hours, and I thought it was just good content, but I still was too afraid of uploading it. So yeah, I want to just branch out a little bit with the games. Then I want to make more regular content. To be honest, they will probably have less post editing in them. I still want to do like a video or so a week where I put in more effort and some post editing as well. But overall, I just want to get some better content from my streams and focus on doing that content really well and commentate just better overall, and put that out on YouTube. And then just have regular content because I think quantity is really important as well. And then I just want my channel to be a good source for you guys where you can get the good content on the newest games, and I want you guys to maybe get some good first impressions from me for specific games. I still want to cover games, competitive games a lot, and get good at them and make guides for those games as well. I want to do maybe a series like Road to Grandmaster, like I talked about earlier in HOTS. If I would have captured those moments and made a good video series out of it, I think that could have been really interesting and entertaining, and maybe also informational. I like combining all those things if possible. Having entertaining stuff with good information in them as well, I think is great content. And maybe even I want to do some let's plays as well. Maybe me failing in something like Dark Souls. I like playing challenging games, and possibly just covering the newest releases of games that I'm really interested in, and just upload some content for that. Maybe some highlights from my stream and whatnot. So those are all things that I want to do. Hopefully, I'm trying to look for someone who can help me with editing, because it would be a lot easier to get content up if I had someone who could help me, maybe with post editing as well. It would be great if I could make those post commentary analysis videos like I did in Battlerite or in Blade and Soul, and then I had someone who could look over those videos and do the graphics and whatnot afterwards to just pimp it up and make it look better, because I do I do want to make really high quality videos with that with my channel, but I feel like I just need to make compromises because I can't do all of that alone. And yeah, maybe it's just my work ethic, maybe it's just me not putting in enough time, or maybe it's just my time management sucking, but I just get overwhelmed and I just feel like I can't do it. At least not right now. I mean, I've been struggling with that stuff for so long. Working at home, and just like getting up every morning and being consistent. Consistency in general has been, and this is something private that I usually don't really share. But consistency in general has been incredibly hard for me. Sticking to a schedule, getting up at the same time every day, going to bed at the same time every day, having just rituals and just pulling through with them. It's something that I have been struggling tremendously with my entire life. And it's not just that I know that I have to do that, and I know that I want to do it, but I don't know. I just have those short bursts of motivation where I just want to do things and pull through with them, and then I do it, and then I just want to take on way too many things at the same time, and I overwhelm the crap out of myself, and then I just feel like, oh shit, I didn't do it. I have failed here and there, and what am I doing? Why can't I do it? And I just get so freaking disappointed in myself. And that's just the story of my life, honestly. And honestly, I'm trying to, I've been spending years now looking for self improvement and just like just progressing as a human being and becoming a better human being. And I know all those tactics and strategies, and I know theoretically a lot of things on how to do stuff and improve uh, with all of it. And I have certainly, definitely 100% improved over the last few years since I started doing that, but not at a rate that I would be happy with. And I just constantly get disappointed in myself, and that's something that I should not do as much. I should probably just feel happy for the things that I have accomplished, because I do think that I have done a lot of things pretty well recently. Um, but still, like deep inside, I'm really disappointed in myself, and I don't know. I just need to figure out how to be more consistent and just take one step at a time. And I cannot promise to you guys that I won't just at some point in the future just disappear for a while again. I really hope I won't, but I'm trying my best not to. I'm trying my best to just stay regular with my content and make really good content regularly and just keep improving and not throw everything to the ground here and there. There's just things that there's just so many setbacks in this. I'm gonna call it a business. There's just so many setbacks that you constantly have to deal with, right? Um, and they just are hard to deal with for me. Like, for example, Better Right, me not enjoying that game as much anymore, and then having to branch out. It's just this huge fear of uncertainty. Like, I don't know what the heck's going to happen. I don't know. I have to branch out, and every time when I do branch out, I don't know how to deal with it. I lose lots of viewers, I lose lots of subscribers, I lose lots of everything, and it always feels like I have to start over. But I guess that's just life, right? I guess that's just something, and I always struggle with it, and have like those big breaks, and then I lose a lot of the momentum that I could have taken with me. And this is just some real talk about like more of the side of things of how to grow as a content creator and whatnot. I do it because I love it. I love video games. It's like the one thing I've been passionate about my entire life. But since I do want to do it full time, since I do want to do it for a living, those are things that I have to worry about as well. Growing and having actually people watching me and having a source of money coming in that I can actually live. All those things. And it's just this pressure from everywhere. And then I get overwhelmed, and then I just don't do anything for a while. Like, a lot of you probably know that feeling that you sometimes just get overwhelmed with things, and you know you should be doing stuff, and the small decisions in life every day, like just showing up to work every day, like just doing the things that you have to do every day, even if you don't feel like it, even if you are overwhelmed, even if you are a little depressed, even those are the things that make you move forward and keep you in the game and make you a better human being and keep you progressing. But I know that I have to do all those things, but I just still get overwhelmed sometimes. And it sucks, guys. I am just really talking from heart right now. And I'm so freaking sorry for everybody who has been watching me for so long and who has had to put up with my shit of just not being consistent and regular with my content, especially on YouTube. On Twitch, I've been a lot better of just being regular, especially lately. I've been pretty regular overall. But even there, I'm struggling with things, just sticking to like a clear schedule, starting like at the same time every day. I don't know why it's so hard for me. It's just something my entire life I've been having those issues that I could not stick to. It's the hardest thing in the world to me, sticking to a freaking schedule. A lot of it comes down to having problems sleeping, but to be honest, that's something that I fixed it mostly lately. But still, I have those days where I'm just really tired the entire day, and I just don't have the energy. Like, a lack of energy is huge for me as well, and I think that's also, like, it comes down a lot to that as well, that I need a more balanced life. Oh my god. Sorry if you guys are not interested in all of that. Maybe me just talking about my struggles right now in real life and stuff as well, because it doesn't have directly to do anything with games and whatnot. But I'm just sharing this right now. I don't care. Um, just like I think the balance in life is so important, and I've had struggles with that. I sit in front of the PC the entire day, and I don't exercise regularly. Like I start exercising and then I drop it again. Then I start it again, then I drop it again. And I do believe that it's really important that I just get my shit together and just keep up a regular exercising schedule and everything. And I feel like if I maybe I will have more energy then, because energy, like I get tired on stream sometimes and then I notice how my commentary just gets so much worse and then I get upset with myself again. So I guess I just need to frickin' start applying all those things that I learned over the years, having a regular exercise and doing meditation and whatnot. Just really stick to it. And in general, having a more balanced life, because I do not go out really and I do not meet people really. My social circle in real life is very, very, very small. And I don't really, I have very, very good friends, but I don't really have a lot of friends that I like really consider good friends in real life. And I'm from a smaller town, and I don't really go out often enough. And this is something I should have maybe mentioned as well. Maybe I'm gonna make another video talking about this. I just recently joined a team, and that's a huge deal for me. A new esports organization, and they're called Planet Odd. Um, and they're a lot of European players, mostly Swedish, Nordic players, um, and they had a launch party like a month ago in Sweden, and they invited me and paid everything for it as well. Super happy, honestly. Like I don't know, it's a great team. The management team is great, and the players are great. Anyway, though, I went to Sweden and it was a really good time. I was only there for a couple days, um, but I didn't know anyone there, and everybody else there, all the players there, they had either friends with them because they are from Sweden, or they had viewers come over. Like they had all had people that they could stick to and whatnot. And for me, for someone who is more shy and a little more introverted, um, and especially someone who doesn't really go to parties very often, it was very, very, very difficult initially. Like we had a real party in like a big room with music playing, and we had free beer and everything, and there were just a lot of people there. But I just didn't have anyone really to connect with and talk to. But then like some people from the team opened up to me, and like they just saw me being there alone as a stranger, having the Planet Odd merch on, so they knew, oh yeah, this guy is probably from the team. So they like opened up to me and talked to me, and I connected with some people and opened up to them, and we talked a little bit and made some friends. And I think that is something that I've been really missing in my life. Um, the party itself was a little bit more difficult for me. Sorry if you can hear cars outside. The party itself was a little bit more difficult to me because there was loud music playing and everything, and it was hard to understand people, and whatnot, and like really have proper conversations. But then afterwards, we went out with like a smaller group of people, and I didn't really know anyone there either. But I just like tagged along, and I met some more people there, and like had a little bit deeper connection with people, and feel like I really made some friends there. And then we just went out. Eating some dinner and then drinking, and I don't do that too often, but I feel like that's something that I really just need in my life. Just actually getting out there and meeting people in real life to like have more balance in my life. Um, and I just felt more happy and way more relaxed, because generally I feel very, very unrelaxed lately. Like I feel like I constantly have a muscle tension going on, especially like on the right side of my body. There's lots of muscle tension for whatever reason. I don't know what the heck it is. I should go to a doctor. But I don't know. I've just felt relaxed and great and happy, and it felt like a new chapter in my life since I joined that team. Um, and yeah, I'm really excited, and I have a really good feeling about the future. And ever since I came back from that trip, I've been exercising more. I've been starting to eat a little bit healthier. And I've just started a bunch of really good habits. And yeah, I'm still struggling with them. And some days I just don't really stick to them. But overall, I'm trying really, really hard to just become more balanced in my life. And ultimately, I believe if I do get this balance in my life, I will also create better content and I will have more energy and I will just have a better chance to succeed with what I really love doing, which is creating content on YouTube and streaming, because those are just the things that I've been passionate about for the longest time. And besides that, the team, as I said, feels like a new chapter in life because I will get a lot of really great opportunities from them. For one, I get a salary from them, which will take some of the financial pressure off of me, and things just become a lot more easier. I can also invest a little bit more into the stream, maybe get a better setup with my audio, better microphone, and all that, and a bunch of other things as well. And on top of that, they will fly me out to events like TwitchCon, hopefully, and Gamescom, and I will be able to meet more people there, do some networking, and it's just going to be really good for my stream and also for me as an individual because I will have the chance to just meet people that are like-minded and make friends with them. I just feel like I need to connect more with people and become more outgoing. And overall, I just have a great feeling about the future. And I just have to keep going, keep taking those baby steps, and keep applying the stuff that I've been applying these past few weeks since I came back from Sweden. And I believe that I can become better and do better, more regular content for you guys. And if I disappear again in the future, I'm sorry. That means I will be struggling, and I'm really sorry about it. But I will do my best. I promise, because it is what I want to do, what I have to do, what makes me happy. Oh, also one thing that I really want to do this year, I want to start another hobby besides gaming. I want to I want to start learning the piano. Just need to really get into that. I wanted to play the piano my entire life. Anyway, enough rambling on. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Expect some MXM content in the future. I'm very excited about that game. And just more content in general. Thank you for the support. And I will see you guys next time. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.